Get the best silky or velvet do-rags at wavymerch.com.
I lost about 30 pounds in 6 months, and this is how I did it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nick Wavy. I'm back with a new video. Now, if you go check out my shorts, I'll make the video pop up right now. You'll see a video that I uploaded where I showed you what I was eating throughout the entire day. I had someone post a comment and they said, Nick, talk about your weight loss journey because you look totally different. This started earlier this year in 2025. I was in Asia. When you're in Asia and I was on vacation, I'm doing a lot of walking. So I'm doing 10K steps a day, easy. The food over there was a little bit more natural. I have better choices when it comes to my food, plus exercise. I apologize, my pants are just falling this whole video. These are my old pants, not the new ones. As my trip continued, week after week, I noticed that I would start losing more and more weight. I wasn't working out as much, but I was eating good and I was getting quite a bit of steps in. And that's when my weight loss started. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, wow, my belly is not as bulgy as it was. It's more flat. My skin is a little bit smoother. My cheeks are a little bit more defined. I'm losing weight. I was in Asia for 2 months. I started out the trip at 230 pounds. And by the end of the trip, 2 months later, I was 220 pounds. So I lost about 10, 15 pounds, give or take. Now, when I got back to Canada, I joined a buffet membership. And I know this sounds big back. It was big back at the time, but the choices that I made at the buffet were not big back at all. So I paid a monthly subscription to this restaurant and they allowed me to visit their restaurant as many times as I want and I don't have to pay. I just have to pay that one-time fee. I started going to this restaurant every day and I started eating more and more protein and less carbs because protein is more expensive than carbs. But if I'm at the buffet so I can eat whatever I want, I'm just gonna get all the protein I can, especially now that I'm back in the gym. So I would go work out, then I would go to the buffet and I'm just eating straight chicken, beef, fish. And I kept seeing myself get tighter, but my muscles would get bigger. So now I'm actually starting to develop as a bodybuilder because in Asia, I was just losing size all around because I wasn't working out. Now that I'm in the gym every day and I'm eating better, I'm building more muscle and I'm getting much tighter at the same time. I kept that up for about 2 months at the buffet, and once my subscription finished, I'm cooking food again. So now I'm able to make an even more conscious decision of what I'm eating. So when I'm buying food, I'm buying chicken, I'm buying tuna, I'm buying fruit. I have no carbs in my house. Every meal I have is straight protein, straight fruit, and straight water. That's it. I season my food now, it tastes better. I have my fruit, so I still have fiber and I still have energy throughout the day. And I'm aggressively training in the gym. I'm doing supersets and I'm on top of my fitness right now. Honestly, I feel amazing. I look at myself in the mirror and this is new for me. My body has never looked like this before. When I walk past the mirror, I'll lift my shirt up and I'll see my flat stomach and it makes me feel good because I've never had it before. So it definitely gave me a confidence boost. My skin feels much cleaner. I look more light. I look healthier. My jawline and my cheeks feel much more flat, I guess you could say. And in comparison to how it used to be, I never knew that I was chubby like that. And y'all never told me that I was chubby. You guys never said, yo, Nick, you look fat. You guys just said, yo, Nick, you're looking big. In my mind, I'm like, this is blessed because I'm trying to get bigger. I'm trying to become like the Hulk, but no one said you're fat. If you guys called me fat, I would have lost weight a long time ago, but you guys didn't do it, so I blame you. But I definitely feel the confidence for sure. I'm getting so much more love from people. Everyone is saying, Nick, how'd you lose all the weight? You look good, good for you. Guys are saying it, girls are saying it. And I'm starting to feel much more confident because of that. My joints feel so much better when I walk up the stairs. I don't feel any pressure in my knee. If I play basketball, I'm not gonna be injured after. Usually I'll play ball at 240 pounds. I can't do legs or play ball for at least a week minimum, and my knees are gonna be in pain. Now I feel no pain. I could probably slam dunk right now too. I should probably try. Another thing that I realized after changing my diet is I don't feel as tired anymore. I had carbs the other day. I can't even remember what it was because it was so long ago. I don't eat carbs, but I had a lot of carbs. I felt exhausted after. I felt like I had the itis. I just want to lay down. I just want to sleep. I felt it. I was beat. But when I have my regular diet, which is straight protein and fruit, I don't feel tired at all. I actually feel a little bit more alert. I feel a lot more on go mode. So I just feel overall 10 out of 10 compared to how I used to feel. So now this is the good part. You guys are probably wondering, Nick, what's the secret? How did you lose so much weight? How did you keep your muscle mass? What is the secret? Are you on steroids? I'm not on any drugs. I don't take protein powder. I don't take creatine. All I do is I get good rest. I eat good food and I train the exact same way that I used to train when I was bulking. It's just my diet that has completely changed. So how it works is your body normally uses carbohydrates for energy. If your body doesn't use all of the carbohydrates, that turns into fat. If you have no carbs in your diet and in your body, the next energy source that your body is gonna look for is fat. Now your body is burning fat for energy. So when you work out, when you go through your day-to-day life, when you go on walks, instead of your body looking for the carbs for energy, because there is none, it's now gonna look for the fat, but there is fat. And this is how you start burning fat. This is how you get your body fat percentage lower. This is how you start to shrink. This is how you start to get tighter. And then when you complement that with exercise every single day and lifting weights, now I'm building muscle and I'm burning fat. Because I'm eating so much less, my muscles aren't necessarily going to get bigger, but they're gonna lose size a lot slower than my fat because I'm burning fat all day, but I'm still aggressively training my muscles, trying to get them bigger, and I'm eating protein, which helps recover the muscles. So it's all about your diet. I don't train any differently. I don't do any crazy exercise. There's nothing different about how I exercise. It's just my diet. I don't eat much carbs. The only carbs I eat is fruit and peanuts. That's it. The rest of my meal is tuna, chicken, beef, steak, protein. That's it. It wasn't physically difficult, I think it was mentally difficult because I'm so used to eating rice and chicken, pasta and beef. So I used to look at those foods as a full meal. It took maybe a week or so of getting rid of the carbs and just eating the straight protein that my body finally started to come together and it started to use the protein and the calories and the energy from the meat in my body. I don't wanna say I was grumpy, but I was definitely a little bit slower at first when my body's transitioning. But now that I've fully transitioned, I'm fully functional. I feel better than ever. I'm a little bit weaker in the gym, but I lost 30 pounds, 40 pounds. Obviously, I'm gonna be weaker, but it's worth it. Girls don't say, oh my gosh, Nick, you benched 3 plates. No, they're gonna say, wow, Nick, your face looks so slim. Your stomach looks so flat. How do you do that? And then that's when you see the results. That's where I'm like, girl, you gotta stop eating the rice. Like, you gotta cut back. But you guys can do it too. I admit it was a little bit challenging at first, but now the big challenge for me is eating carbs. I feel so guilty now when I have to eat dessert or carbs because I feel like I'm cheating. My diet is super strict, I'm super locked in, and I'm seeing super fast results. And you guys can get the results too. I'm telling you it's worth it. Your body will still operate fully. It just takes a little bit of adjustment period. After that, and you start seeing your flat stomach, you're gonna feel like a brand new person, and it just takes a little bit of effort, and I promise you, you'll thank me later. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, post a comment down below if there's anything you want me to talk about. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.